Hi, I'm Ken Gutman, Superintendent of Walled Lake Schools. I am grateful for our entire school community, our incredible staff and administrators who give their hearts, minds, and souls to our children, and our parents and community members who send us their best and support their children and support our schools. Thank you and congratulations to our outstanding performing arts students and staff who participated in these fall performances. Walled Lake Northern's performance of Clue on stage, Walled Lake Western's performance of Cinderella, and Walled Lake Central's performance of Trixie, the Teen Detective. Our middle school students lit up the stage as well with Banks Middle School's performance of Frozen Jr., Smart Middle School's performance of Wizard of Oz, and Walnut Creek Middle School's performance of Legally Blonde Jr. This fall, all of our marching bands, orchestras, and choirs performed everywhere from the stage to the football field. Our students and staff continue to astound us with their talent and their creativity. As you know, our community passed a $316 million bond this past May to build a new early childhood center, build a new Dublin Elementary School at the same site as the current building, significantly add on and upgrade the existing Western High School building, and make improvements to each and every one of our Walled Lake Schools facilities. These projects will be done over the next 6 years. I'd like to update you on the work being done in this current school year and the process that will sustain us for the next 6 years as we significantly improve all of the learning environments in Walled Lake Schools. I'd like to welcome Bill Chatfield, Director of Operations, and Kathy Kohansky, Assistant Superintendent of Learning Services, who are here with me today to provide information on our bond projects. Mr. Chatfield, will you please describe the 6-step process we use for our bond projects?
Certainly. The 6 project phases are schematic or conceptual design, design development and estimating, preparation of construction documents, bidding and awards, furniture selection and installation, and construction. Each of these phases takes a specified period of time.
I know we have a number of partners in this work. Who are they?
We are working with TMP Architecture on the design work, and AUK Construction is responsible for the bidding and construction. Walled Lake Schools has worked with TMP and AUK for more than 25 years with great success. There are many specialty design firms and subcontractors that will be working with TMP and AUK to ensure all of the work is successfully completed.
What schools will be directly impacted first?
In year 1, we will be completing significant upgrades at Commerce, Glengarry, Wixom, and Walled Lake Elementary Schools. One of the key projects is connecting Glengarry Elementary School to city water and sewer. This is the only Walled Lake school that currently has a well and septic system. The exterior facade of each of these schools will be replaced with expansive window walls that will improve the learning environment. The restrooms at these schools will be refurbished, and much of the work in all of the Phase 1 schools will be upgraded heating and cooling systems. As a matter of fact, the first bids we opened recently were for new boilers at all of our schools.
As part of our bond work, our classrooms will receive a facelift with new cabinet units and upgraded classroom furniture. Mrs. Kohansky, I know you've been working with our experts at TMP on ensuring that we meet our goal of providing flexible learning environments in Phase 1 schools.
Mr. Gutman, this is a transformative opportunity for our teaching and learning environments. We've been working with TMP and have even conducted a furniture fair to gather input from our staff, our parents, and our community on what they believe will provide the most durability and optimal learning settings for our children.
Much planning and schematic design has been done on our early childhood center. Will you please talk about that work?
Yeah, absolutely. Walled Lake Schools educators and I visited recently early childhood centers in Port Huron and Toledo, Novi, and Troy, and we are very excited about the new designs that have been developed for the Walled Lake Schools Early Childhood Center, which includes nature and many natural elements that will integrate into the incredible site at 14 Mile and M5 where it will be constructed. However, Mr. Gutman, the most important takeaway has been the instructional conversations that have ensued with our district early childhood experts around offering our little ones the best educational opportunities so that we build early literacy skills and social emotional stability, and all of those things will be nurtured.
Since we're unable to construct 3 new buildings in 1 year, will you please tell me what's being done to build a foundation for the new Dublin Elementary? And has any work been done on the addition for Walled Lake Western?
Actually, we've conducted very substantive stakeholder meetings at both Dublin and Walled Lake Western High School. Both of these projects are in the schematic design phase, as Mr. Chatfield had talked about, while the Early Childhood Center is actually moving into the design development phase.
Even as design work ramps up on the Phase 1 schools, Commerce, Glengarry, Wixom, and Walled Lake Elementary schools, our architects and designers are simultaneously preparing schematic designs for the new Early Childhood Center and Dublin Elementary. Renderings have been developed, and you can see from these drawings that progress is being made. We plan to break ground in the late summer on the Early Childhood Center.
You talked about the bidding and award process, with the boilers being some of the first bids that will be taken to the board. What bids do you think will come this winter?
As I mentioned, new window walls, new restrooms, as well as upgraded classroom settings will be installed this summer at all of our Phase 1 schools. So you will see bids for all of these systems by winter break, with award recommendations going to the Board of Education by February.
Thank you, Mrs. Kahansky. Thank you, Mr. Chatfield. I appreciate your leadership as always, and the work that you've done with our staff and will do with our staff and community on these really important projects.
Thank you, Mr. Gutman.
Congratulations to Penelope Blanchard, Walled Lake Western 9th grade student, whose I Voted artwork won the Oakland County Commissioners Contest to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the women's suffrage movement. Her design depicts women from all walks of life and will be printed on stickers and distributed to voters at local precincts across Oakland County during upcoming elections in 2020. She was also awarded $1,000. Congratulations, Penelope. I also would like to congratulate Ellen McDonald, 17-year Walled Lake Schools elementary teacher and current math science instructional coach, who was honored in Washington, D.C. recently as a recipient of the Presidential Awards of Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching. Ellen McDonald is an incredible educator, and we are proud of her. Congratulations, Ellen. So many of us in Walled Lake Schools are involved in school and community giving activities throughout the year. At the holidays, to ensure Hospitality House and other food pantries are able to help those in need, our staff and students participate in numerous charitable projects. See the district website for how you can become involved and to see the generosity that abounds in our community. Please mark your calendar for our annual Dr. Martin Luther King event on Monday, January 20th at Walled Lake Northern High School. Finally, thank you to the members of our Board of Education for their continued service to our school district and our children. January is Board of Education Recognition Month, and it's a great way to begin the new year appreciating our selfless, hardworking, volunteer Board of Education. Please make sure you read the district parent updates, your school newsletters, and access our district website and social media. I wish you a safe and restful winter and a happy and healthy new year. At Walled Lake Schools, we care about every child, and we promise to continue to educate every child, every day.